Hey YouTube, what's up? Been a while since you've seen a video from me. Semester got a little crazy. Not so much with schoolwork. There's just a lot going on in my life. I just wanted to kind of do a March 1st band list review like everyone else. Um, Also, immediately following this video, there will be a Gladiator Beast deck that I'm taking to regionals on Saturday. It's not traditional by any means, so keep an open mind when you're watching the video. Basically, um, most of the time there's a lot of card choices that a lot of players use that I don't care for. I don't really like Test Tiger much. I know how amazing it is. I realize how broken it is. Trust me, guys. I know. It's just every time I play it, it ends up fucking me over in the end. So, with all that said and done, let's get started with the ban list review. Bionic going to one, we all knew that was going to happen. It was at one at the OCG. People who said it was going to be banned were just out of their mind. It was at one at the OCG for the longest time. What makes people think that it's going to go to zero just because the U.S. and other countries got it? I honestly am clueless. Chaos Sorcerer, this wasn't a big surprise for me. I saw Twilight and Chaos as being a very good deck last format. I know a lot of you disagree with that, but as far as me looking at it, it seemed like a good deck. Um, Lumina. Honestly, I was one that didn't want to see this happen, and I mean it was kind of the inevitable, kind of had to happen eventually. But it was a good card for Lightsworn, and they lost a lot with only having one left. I know that I played in a March 1st ban list tournament on Tuesday, and I played a Lightsworn deck, and well, I played a guy against the guy who was playing a Lightsworn deck, and it's just slowed down so much, and it's like I ended up losing, but I misplayed game one. But had I just summoned the Rotari and removed a name, it would have been game. But I'm a moron. Anyway, Mizuki, who didn't see that? I mean, it's the fastest way to cripple zombies. Necroface, really kind of out of the ballpark a little bit, Konami. I don't know. Maybe they thought that it was good. Um, Necrogardener, of course, thank you, God. Lights will lost a lot. A lot of decks that used to play two or three are now kind of crippled. I know that my zombie deck got a lot worse with just the one, so I'm not gonna go there. Although I am working on a Bushi deck, which I will post later. Tragodia, it's great at one. It was a tech anyway. No more French Twilight bullshit. Um, I like it. Allure, everyone had to see this coming. It's just it's too good of a card. It's splashable in nearly everything. Burial, it just crippled zombies even more, and I think they were a little bit concerned about some other decks, like maybe Dragons using it now too, and especially Dragons. They're actually a very good deck this format, and if I can get the stuff to build Dragons, I will. Charter's Light Brigade, once again, another no-brainer. To be honest with you, I thought this was all that they were going to do to Lightsworn. I didn't really see the Lumina, but I can see where they're coming from. Destiny Draw, didn't really throw me for a loop. I think they did it to slow down the game a lot. A lot of people I talk to don't like it just for the simple fact that it's all they've ever known. And Destiny Draw, Malicious, a level 2 tuner into a level 8 Synchro is basically the only deck they've played since it's come out. So I can see where Konami gets off doing this. It slows down the format a lot. Foolish, kind of out of the ballpark a little bit, but I can see where it's coming from. Just prevents people from dropping darts and lights and dragons, and I think it was a really good card. I didn't play it last format; it was too slow. Not too slow; it's just there were better cards. Magical Explosion, just reducing OTKs, I guess. And Mind Crush is kind of out of the ballpark for me, but with people running Searchers and Rhoda and Charge, and I can see where they're getting off. They just really want to slow down the format, and they wanted to give people less of a chance to take cards from their opponent's hand. I mean, I can remember, a few formats ago, I can't remember. It was, people were forever, like, Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, the Forceless Entry on their first turn. You have one card in your hand, you draw a card, you have 2 cards. How do you win that game? You don't. Well, you did because people were terrible back then, but you know, you have to do what you have to do. As far as semi-limited goes, Cyber Dragon, I don't really agree with this decision, but I do kind of like it. I definitely will be playing 2 in the Gladiator Beast deck. You will watch. Yes, please do watch it. Dandelion, Plants got a big boost. Monarchs did too. Although I see Monarchs as being more of a plus deck, so bringing out tokens and tributing them, I don't really see as being accomplishing much. I don't really like Treeborn in Monarchs either. I prefer more of a slow, like, Spy Engine. Now you guys are trying to see where my play differences come off. Demise doesn't bother me at all. If it bothers you, please post. Honest, thank you God, I got so tired of triple honest for game. Speaking of that, anyone knows how that works, it'd be great if they posted. So if they attack and then drop 3 honest, does the monster gain the attack? I just answered my own question. I just made myself look like an idiot on YouTube. Treeborn Frog, you can bring 1 back per turn. Thanks, Konami. You're great. You just increased our chance of drawing it. Wow. I would have just left it at 1. I mean, with the 1 foolish now, you know. Black Whirlwind, thank you once again, Konami. I would have been better to see it at 1. But Blackwing, they didn't really lose much, but they lost a little bit with this. United We Stand, it had to happen eventually, right? Royal Decree, I'm confused with limiting Royal Decree. Royal Oppression, I can see, you know, Blackwing kind of abuse that, but at the same time, they only really ran 2 last format too. So, And then Skill Drain is another iffy card with me, but you know. As far as no longer limited to go, Mask of Destruction. Wow. Oh, Mask of Darkness. I'm sorry, it's Mask of Darkness. Wow. Flip. Get back a trap card. Okay, I'll recycle Solemn 4 times or 3 times. I'll use Solemn 4 times. And then Smashing Ground, I was a big Gadget player back in the day, so I like it a lot. After this next ban list, God, long week of classes. After this next regionals for locals and stuff, I'm going to just start running Gadgets and just playing with them because I don't have another regionals until probably like July. So overall, I like the format a lot. It definitely gives skilled players a lot more opportunity to win. We won't see any more no-name players winning Nats. Not that I'm saying that. Can't even remember his name now. Whoever won Nats last year, I'm sorry. I know I can't remember your name. It was Chris something. Anyway, it's kind of irritating. I would like to actually see a skilled player win the game, win Nats again. I got really tired of the last format not recognizing any of the names in the top 16. I don't know about anyone else, but I definitely think decks that I think they're going to be good. I definitely think that GBs are going to be tier 1. Gadgets should be tier 1. Plants, Zombie, I don't know. Monarchs, maybe tier 1. I don't know. Like, if someone came up with a good build. I toyed around with them a little bit, and I mean, I know the format's slow, but they were, like, dragging out, like, duels like no other. Blackwings are definitely going to be tier 1. Lightsworn to a certain extent. They slowed down the deck a lot with limiting charge and Illumina, so we'll see how that goes. As far as other decks go, I mean, I can see, like, Absolute Zero is still good. It's just, I think you have to put a different look on it. I'll actually do a deck profile of a deck I've been thinking about with it probably later on in the week. I have a regional that I'm leaving tomorrow night for, so I'll post a report from that up Monday, maybe Sunday night, and then I'll post up that deck profile of the Absolute Zero deck probably sometime next week, Wednesday or Thursday, and then I'll definitely get more deck profiles up. I'll kind of on a side note before I'm out of time. The Chaos deck profile that I brought you last format, I'm never having another person do another deck profile for my channel again. It was awful. I'll just do it if I have someone else's deck. Thank you, YouTube, and have a great night.